You're live. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me put you live on there.
Oh, I thought I was then.
Yes, sir. You're live on air. You're live.
Okay, greetings to everybody in Ghana. DJ Marleycure. Lovely to hear your voice.
Okay, so can you please introduce my listeners who are listening to the show?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you live on the show.
Yeah, I can hear you, closed off.
Okay, so
Right, I've just got all my grandchildren around me. So I'm hearing, I was wondering if you could hear me.
so you're live on the Reggae Songs Plus. You're live in Ghana, yeah, Mama Africa.
Wow, thank you. DJ Marleycure, thank you for doing a good service of spreading the joy of our reggae music, especially in Ghana, because that is another one of my hometowns. I have my son over there, George Ossie. He's out there, George Roland Ossie. He's one of the big firefighters out there that helps everybody, you know, if any fire comes. So I want to big up my son and his wife and my grandchildren, as I call them, yes. So I'm bigging up George, my son, and Lydia, my daughter-in-law, Benjamin, Sovereign, and little baby Daniel. And I'm bigging up everybody who's tuned in to DJ Marleycure on the reggae show in Ghana. Syvia Tella said, hey, how you doing, everybody?
Okay, so can you please introduce my listeners who are listening to the show?
Can you say that again?
I said, can you please introduce yourself to my listeners?
Okay, well, my real name is Princess Silafatu Marenikeji Wahab Tella, otherwise known as international reggae artist Syvia Tella.
Okay. I check your bio. I think you're a big artist. You were once a backing. You were once a backing vocalist for the group Bonnie M.
Yeah, freeze! I'm Mar Baker.
So how come you joined the group? How did
I join Bonnie M?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back in the day, I was singing in Manchester with a band that was called The Romantics, and they had a gig in a club called Gulliver's, which was a big club in London where all the artists that do Top of the Pops performed there. And I was the artist to perform that night, and that's how I met all the artists of Top of the Pops. And Bonnie M, which is the group you're talking about, was a big international, all-black Jamaican group, and some other black people from Brazil and from Chile. But other than that, they were all Jamaican. I was the only African. And I joined the group because they saw me singing in Gulliver's. And Frank Farian, who was the mentor of the producer of Bonnie M, he liked my voice, and he asked my mom if he could have me come and join Bonnie M, and I would sing my own songs first before Bonnie M came on, and then I would do backing vocals and all the vocals for them. You know, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, or Sonny, 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 or Daddy Cool, Daddy Cool. You know, those were all the old hits from Bonnie M.
Yes, sir.
And then in between that, this is how I started my reggae career, because Lascelles James, who was the saxophone player for Bonnie M, he actually introduced me to a big top producer of reggae music from Jamaica called Lloyd Chalmers. He's late now. He's passed now. Okay. But he was a massive producer, produced Dennis Brown, Marcia Griffiths, all the greats. Reggae artists from Jamaica. He produced them, and he wanted to produce an album with me.
Okay.
So my first big album, which even today it plays all over the world, it's called Spell. You must have put a spell on my mind. I'm under your power. And that was a big hit for me. And that was back in the 80s. And that was the start of my reggae career.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you do your days as a backing vocalist? How do you feel as a
Yes.
backing vocalist? And when you went on the solo to have your own albums,
It's great.
how do you
Well,
feel?
to be honest with you, right, DJ Marley, I believe that if you can sing backing vocals, you can sing lead. I've had great opportunities of singing backing vocals for great artists like Steel Pulse. I was the first female to work with Steel Pulse. And Bonnie M, and Pop Will Eat Itself, and the Blow Monkeys, and Stevie V, and many reggae artists. And I got my apprenticeship, because when you can sing with any band and sing with any vocals, you are skilled, because this is good skill, you know. And then when you start to sing for yourself, your own music, I always sang lead for myself, but I still do backing vocals for other people because I enjoy working with other artists. Nothing with it. It means I'm skilled.
Okay. So how many years did you stay with the band, the Steel Pulse band?
47 years now. 47
Wow.
years in the music industry. I started professionally, as I said, from the age of 15. And I joined Bonnie M when I was 15 and a half. And from then till I was, I formed my own band, my own label in, not 70, hold on, 1980.
Okay.
But I was working with Bonnie M from 1977.
Okay. That's great. So this is the Reggae Soundflash show.
Yeah.
On the line we have Syvia Tella live for the show. She was once a backing vocalist for the band Bonnie M, also a backing vocalist for Steel Pulse band, the reggae band in the UK. So do you still have in touch with the band, the Steel Pulse band?
Yeah, I'm still touring. I have many albums out. I've got a new album called Audience with Syvia Tella. I also have another album which is brand new called Made in Brazil. This is just released. I've also got singles that are coming out soon, and I've got some new singles that are already out. The Best Thing That Ever Happened, which is a cover version of the Gladys Knight classic, and also a song I wrote called Everyday Sunshine.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm doing I've been doing festivals. Last year I did support on the festivals to Morgan Heritage, and that was good. I really enjoyed that because I know Morgan Heritage, they're a great band, so I felt good to support them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so have you worked with other record labels in
Yeah,
back
I
in the day?
started.
Did you work
Well,
with
I
some
started
record
my own
labels?
label. Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm listening.
Yeah, I started my own label when I was 23. I'm 63 now.
Yes,
And
40 years. 40 years different.
say that again, I didn't hear that.
40 years different.
Yeah, 40 years later, I'm still doing it. 47 years later, to be honest. But yeah, I formed my first label, Boss S Records, and I had a hit called He's My Baby, and I love him so. So that was one of my first hits. Another one was I Still Feel You're Still Real to Me. Those tunes were my own label. I wrote them, I put them out. And then I formed another, I had an enterprise, right, which is called Trinity Connection. Now, Trinity Connection is the umbrella of my business. You know, I sell music, I sell merchandise, I sell me as an artist doing shows and performances. I also do educational projects, so I go into school and teach music workshops. So, yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored because, you know, this is nothing I went to school for. This is something that God gives us, a gift that God gives us all. and I was able to have an opportunity to tour all around the world several times, work with some great artists, and write some good songs, sing some good songs. And you know, I'm really, really, truly blessed to say that people, the young people of today, they're looking at me and saying, "Oh, you are a legend. You have music that my mama used to listen, and now you still play music, and we still listen." And I feel blessed.
Yes, that's great. And so far so good. How many albums do you have since you went in the solo? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hello?
I'm listening.
Yeah. So, for myself, Syvia Tella, I have 7 albums. But as Syvia Tella, the international artist, I've worked with many, many different other artists and had collaborations and wrote songs for other albums, like Ernest Ranglin, the great guitarist. I wrote 5 of his songs on his album. I collaborated with Tony Allen, the great drummer of Falakute. I've wrote songs with other great artists like Frankie Paul. Oh God, there's so many. You really have to look in my history, because sometimes I can't even remember. People phone me and they say, "Did you do this?" Oh yes, I did.
Okay. You have a big things that go on, you know. And so have you been to a tour in Jamaica with the band?
Oh, of course. I've toured all over Jamaica. I was touring Jamaica from the 80s. I've been on all the festivals, Rebel Salute, the Reggae Sun Fest, Reggae Sun Splash. I've done them many times over before. And now, and also in Africa, I've toured Gambia, Ghana. I've toured Ghana before with Steel Pulse.
Okay.
Yes, it was great.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to tour again as Syvia Tella.
Okay, did you get the chance to meet the late reggae singer Bob Marley?
Yes, I did. I actually, if you listen to a song called "There Is No Love," I wrote that on Bob Marley's rhythm, and I publishing, right? And also, if you look online, you will see us or on my website, SylviaTella.com. Or even on my channel, my YouTube channel. It was at Wembley, right? There Is No Love. You will see my performance at Wembley, and that is the Bob Marley. That was a big hit for me, and like I said, plus I worked with the I Trees. You know, which was the backing vocals of Bonnie M. Yeah, Rita and Marcia and Jude. I worked with them long time in the early days, because we are all singers and they are my friends as well. And we are all old ladies.
I love the energy. Looking
good though. Look good. You know, black people always look good.
Yes, sir.
So we are good looking, good old ladies.
Okay, that's great, man. And in the UK,
yeah.
Oh, I know the big reggae bands in the UK, the Staple, the UB40 from Holland, and all the big reggae bands. Have you had the time to meet all these big reggae bands? The Culture Band, the Staples Band.
Oh my gosh, I've been working with the big reggae bands, UB40 and all of those for years.
Yes, sir.
Because the industry is our industry. Me and Ali, when the BBMC, it's called BBMC. It's a musical rehearsal studio. In the 80s, I think it was 1979, 1980. Me and Ali, we opened that and rehearse. So all of us go back very far, you know. And I'm just glad to know that some of my fellow musicians are alive, because you know we buried our friend yesterday, Nearest Joseph, and that was a very sad day because, the day before, because he's a great artist. If you ever look up Nearest Joseph, you will see he he was not just my friend, but we're managed by the same manager, and we sang songs together, and we have a new song coming out, and I don't know what I'm going to do for a video now, so I'll photographs, but yeah, a lot of them things is happening. So when we all get the opportunity to see each other and work with each other, it's a joy.
Okay. So what could you like to advise?
Let me ask you something. DJ Marley. Years ago, there used to be this fantastic reggae artist from Ghana. He was a Rastaman, but he was very well known, and I cannot remember his name, but I remember when I was touring, I came to Ghana and I watched his show, and he had a great stage show. I can't remember his name, and he came to England, and I introduced him to Stingray, which was a record label that does a lot of
Shashamali.
and he did a recording. Huh?
Shashamali.
Hello?
Is this Shashamali?
What was his name?
I said Shashamali. Oh.
No, he was dark, and he was a fantastic singer, great singer, and he had rasta hair, right? Yes, he did. He had dreads, but he was an excellent performer. Excellent. I remember watching him in Ghana, and I was bowled over, and I said to him, "Wow, you are an amazing artist," and we became friends. So when he came to England, to the studio where all of us record, it's a big studio called Stingray, and he recorded an album there. But I don't remember his name, and I'm feeling very bad that I can't remember his name. But it's a big star in Ghana. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, I'll cross-check for you when I finish the show. I'll cross-check.
Please find out for me, because I would love to speak with him.
Okay.
I would like to do a recording. He was very good artist, excellent artist.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So can you give out your social media, and if someone want to follow you on your social media platform?
Right, well, I'm on all the social medias. That's courtesy of my grandson. So I'm on Instagram, right, and it's Syvia Tella.
Okay.
My YouTube channel, Syvia Tella's channel. My website, sylviatella.com.
Okay.
My email, sylviatella@gmail. So, yes, everything is Syvia Tella, spelled with a Y, SYLVIA, and then Tella, TELLA, which is my real name, Tella. It's an African Nigerian, but my full name, my proper name is Silifatu Morenikeji Wahab Tella. That is my real name, but they can't say this, so I say, call me Syvia Tella. Tella is the only thing that is real. Sylvia is not my name.
Okay.
But it's my stage name.
Okay. So you've been in the industry for so many years. What advice would you like to advise my youth, the upcoming youth, who also want to be in the system as a reggae artist, or
I would say,
R&B, or any
I
other
would say
genre?
to the upcoming youths that are into the industry, this is good news. Well, I would say to them, if you can dream it, you can succeed. You have to be able to keep your vision. You know, you have to be dedicated. It is hard work. It is not easy. And you also have to know that you have to invest back into yourself. So if you are working, you invest back your money into yourself. You have to have, for yourself, you have to have an idea of your audience. Who are you performing to? Are you performing to reggae? Are you performing to old age, young people? So you have to know your market, okay? And you have to love what you do and be true to yourself. You understand? 1 minute. I'm on the phone. You guys, I'm on the phone. my grandchildren and my grandson is awake. You want dinner now? You want your dinner? Here your juice now. And grandma's gonna give you your dinner. Okay, go to your uncle. Like I said, if you love what you do, any job, You will do it with the same love. But understand this music industry is not an easy industry. They don't pamper to you. You have to know what you want, work towards that. Know that it's an investment into yourself. Know that if you really want this to work for yourself, have the right team, know the business. The business is important, right? To know how you're spending your money, where you're spending it, what is the most important for your image, everything. So you are basically a record company, even though you're an artist.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm just getting my grandchild's lunch. I have all the grandchildren today because today is the carnival. You know Notting Hill Carnival in London?
Okay.
It's a big carnival, so their mom has gone to the carnival and my son, her husband, is out on business. So I'm having the children. And I'm quite happy to have my grandchildren. I am so blessed. Like I said, I have 10. You know?
Okay, so my time is I have to wrap up the interview and
okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do for you, my friend, and because of your love and your support to our industry and also to me and all your listeners that have tuned in. You send me your ID so I can. Hi, this is Syvia Tella, and I tune into DJ Marley in Ghana on the Reggae Show, right? So you send me your ID, and I will do it for you. Also, I'll send you some new music of my album, so your listeners can hear my music and let me know if they like it. Yeah, and leave me some messages on the Instagram and the Facebook, because this is all new for me, and I like it.
No, back then there's no social media thing or no digital platform.
We never had nothing.
You have to take it to the DJ for the DJ to play for you.
Yeah, that's right. We only when you think about that, there was no internet, and yet we toured the world. And people all around the world bought our records and bought our cassettes, because we had cassettes then too. And they buy all of that, and our CDs. Oh, these were great days. And now we have internet, and I can be talking to you direct in Ghana.
Yes,
this is fantastic. So,
okay,
I feel very blessed.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. Yes. So I will send you some music, DJ Marley, and I thank you again, right, for helping the reggae industry by playing our music. I really feel blessed.
Okay. So thank you very much for passing through the show.
Oh, I'm so glad to pass through. Just make sure now, when I send you the music, you let people hear it so that they can let me know what they think. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, man.
All right. Big love, my brother. And thank you so much. And thank you to all the listeners in Ghana. And also to my beautiful son, George, and my daughter, and my grandchildren, all my grandchildren. Sovereign, Danielle, all of you, I know you're tuning in. And I'm so happy. And you'll see me soon. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, my love. You're blessed. Bless.